decided to take a look at the storage cubby down here, and we sort of discovered something. It has the original toolkit. All the pieces are here. Isn't that amazing? The bike's value just shot up by $400. Here's the bike in the daylight now.
Yep. Well, we can show the carbs.
Oh yeah, yeah we can.
I started to go through the carbs. That's why I'm doing this right now.
And as it turns out, it actually has all the air cut diaphragms. They're just, I don't know why the previous owner thought these are bad. These are still good.
We were missing one of the rods for the floats.
Yeah.
So I found a nail that was similar size and cut it with the Dremel, and now I have a new rod, float rod.
Came with new jets. A couple of these seats for the fuel needle. Obviously never been used before.
This crossover tube's fine. I just put new O-rings on it from a Dorman kit.
Yeah, and it has some OEM Honda O-rings for who knows what. Probably look up the part numbers and find out. And one of the air cut diaphragm gaskets, but all of those are there. They're just a little bit crunchy. But honestly, those are all fine. Yeah, so this is where we're at on these. Oh! So what we're doing now is cleaning it up and preparing to test fire it. We're charging up this battery, which is an old 600 battery, which we had to move the grounding cable to get it to work. All the electrical seems to work. Obviously there's no lights or anything on it right now, so none of that works, but the horn works, that's important. And it does turn over, and it does have compression. I'll wait until we get oil in it to do it again, but yeah. Next I'll be testing spark, filling it with oil, and then spraying some starter fluid in it and seeing if it'll fire. So we're gonna hear this thing run today, whether it likes it or not. We just tried to get the master slave clutch cylinder to work, and he just took it apart.
This is why you change your brake fluid and clutch fluid.
Breakfast. Looks yummy.
That's why there was no pressure, because
yeah. So explain what you just did.
I stabbed it and lit it on fire.
All of this was green before. Just filled it with oil. Now we'll see if it has oil pressure. Imagine it just doesn't have oil pressure, that would be sad. Hang on, not yet. Oh yeah, time to take these out. Why is the oil pressure like that going on? We might need your other battery.
I'm not using that battery.
You have a car battery, right? We got it to fire. and it was very, very loud. I wasn't even right next to it. I was sitting over there. So now we're gonna try and get it to do it again. It doesn't help because we don't have any choke, so... But now it's at least sort of heated up. Nice. Move the shop towels. And the brake fluid.
Where's the cap?
It's over there. I see it. A little bit. Because you're not trying to douse it. It needs to be vaporized.
With the battery.
Well, now we're having fun putting carburetors back together. And hoping that they're going to work again. So, yeah. Fun stuff.
So we got the carbs back together. We found out what those 3 little springs that we had
We're syncing with the zip tie. Yes, that was too much.
And after that, the carbs are back together. I did not put this spring back on because this side was missing it. The manual says it's supposed to have 2 springs, but pulling the choke, everything moves the same. So
That one's still got not enough drag on it. That's good. This is how you sync carburetors, right? With a zip tie? Well, we just got the carbs bench synced and reassembled. So now we're getting the carbs put back on the bike. Hopefully we'll actually hear it brap again since we'll have choke. Because it's not too cold out, but it doesn't start with no choke. So, yeah. Yep, that's where we're at now. Alright, we're gonna see now if it fires up. The answer is yes. Yes, it does. Let's do that again. Yeah. There we go. All right.
we're in business.
There we go. All right, that's it. Well, we got the carbs on and a fuel route settled on. Now we're filling it with vinegar and water to try and flush out some of the junk
Here.
that's in it.
We need you to
Yeah.
squeeze the hoses.
So close. Ho ho. All right, more choke it is. Gulp, 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 gulp. No leaks. Yeah! Give it a little more. Alright, so we got fuel to all 4 carbs now, but the issue we're running into is that it's front firing out back through the carburetors. You need to give it gas. It will not go without that. Some choke too. If we give it throttle, it dies. But we got all 4 firing, so that's progress anyways.